HELIX 2 is here. It's here. It was just announced. If you didn't watch the live stream, I just did. I'm pumped. It's actually not called HELIX 2. What's it called? HELIX Stadium. HELIX Stadium. I'm going to tell you everything you might have missed on the long live stream. Not everything, but just the highlights. Let's get into it. Let me show you. I took a bunch of notes and I screenshotted a lot of pictures. All right, so first of all, let me just show you what it looks like, because that's like the most important thing, right? We want to know what this thing looks like. I can't believe we're actually getting this thing. I mean, I thought for sure that it was like a joke that we weren't going to get it, but let me bring it up for you right here. This is what they showed us. Boom. We have the HELIX Stadium XL and the regular HELIX Stadium. There's a bunch of different features. This Agora is the street that line 6 is on right now or something. So everything's like this new Agora line. There are how many new amps? I think it was 16 guitar amps and 16 bass amps to start with. Here's another view of the big one, the HELIX Stadium XL. There's a few new features that I really like. One of them I just remember is that this volume output, you can click which button to adjust, like your XLR or your 1/4 inch or like the USB. You can click on it and then adjust the volume. So that's no more menu diving, which is awesome. Here's another picture. And then they sent another picture with the price. So let me show you the price right up front. This is the price and when they are going to be announced. HELIX Stadium, $17.99 sometime this winter, but this fall, $21.99 for the HELIX Stadium XL. It's got the expression pedal built in. This one doesn't. So it's more of a quad cortex size, maybe. Here's a chart they showed of the sizes. The HELIX floor is 22 inches long. The HELIX LT is 20 inches long. So the new Stadium is a little smaller than the LT, like a whole inch smaller. Boom, boom. So this is what I have, the LT, and the big one's gonna be that big. The Stadium, the regular Stadium, is only gonna be 16 inches long. So there you go. There's the height and the width. So I definitely want these. They are the size I need. Here's another chart. HELIX floor, it's a little bit smaller. They were just showing how much smaller it is and how much lighter they are, which is great. They talked about a lot of stuff that I don't really understand quite yet. Here's a picture of the interblock party. There's more ins and outs, more mixers. You now get 12 blocks per DSP line. Here's some of the ins and outs. Let me show you. This is the ins and outs of the full and the regular. A lot of the same. They talked about this Nexus link, which is like an open-ended thing for Variacs and line 6 or L6 link. It also will send it out to like other expanders, so you can have like up to 10 XLRs. A lot of open-ended stuff. Otherwise, pretty much the same. Another thing I was very excited about was the backpack. This is probably going to be really expensive, but I really want one. It looks amazing. They said this is their backpack. They didn't just slap their logo on someone else's backpack. I gotta go to work, but I just wanted to get you the information as soon as possible. Here's that Nexus link. Let me see if there was any more notable things. Here's the notes I took. It's not just a HELIX on steroids. All new tube emulation, power stages, circuit feedback, grid voltage data, double precision tone stacks, interblock. That was that interblock. I don't even know what that means. I was just typing down stuff as I heard it. So if you know. Notable things, the hype knob. So this is more, and a touchscreen. The whole thing's a touchscreen, which is really cool. But there's a hype knob per amp, I guess, maybe even per effect. And it says it adjusts a variable of different parameters in the background that you don't see that may make your amp sound better to the expense of accuracy. So they did a really good job of trying to make their models as accurate as they could to the original amp, let's say. But maybe you want to pull up, let's say an AC30 or something, and it just doesn't sound right. You know, the model they have just doesn't like it. He says, adjust that hype knob, and you may sacrifice the accuracy of some imperfect amps, but may get closer to the sound that you hear in your head, is how he said it. There's also Proxy, which is a cloning engine. So he talked about open source is awesome, but they don't know if that's where they're going just yet. It was going to be designed to expand beyond just captures or just sounds. There's cloud servers. I even said, I don't know what that means. All the knobs are still there. They're still touch capacitive. It's like a manual. They have this manual inside the unit itself. I don't know if I screenshotted that. Oh, there's also this matrix where you can control your outputs in real time. There's a bunch of different ways and folders that they're organizing stuff. This is the focus view. There's like 5 touch zones where I think you can tap you can like tap this and drag it around and get different sounds per effect. So that was a delay. You see this green like camera thing, you can move it around the screen and it adjusts all these parameters for you. So you're not just sitting here with slides. The EQ, did I take a picture of the EQ? I don't think I did, but there's the new EQ where it's like on the screen. So it's almost like if you run sound at all, like our Behringer Wing, you can actually, you're not just adjusting slide bars, you're adjusting the parameters in real time, sliding things up and down. The foot switches got an update. There's like a stomp A and a stomp B. I don't remember how he said you access those, but maybe it's like a button. You're like, okay, I have all my stomps, click a button, there's a whole nother page of stomps. Now you can also expand to like 25 stomps per preset. There's a built-in metronome, better nested folders, 12 blocks each. I said that. There's gonna be this Control XY pad that you can assign multiple things to happen to that pad to control multiple parameters. One day wirelessly control from your phone, he said, even MIDI messages. Command Center got a big update with 16 instant messages. The drum triggers can message thing. Backwards compatible. This is awesome. So your Helix, Line 6, all the Line 6 stuff, Helix, HX Stomp, all the presets will be backwards compatible. So you can bring in the new presets. The only thing is that the legacy cabs and legacy effects are not in there or something like that. I may have to go back and listen again. Then there's this like showcase automation, which was just crazy. It's almost like a DAW. I wrote in, it's like basically it's a built-in DAW. You can bring in MP3s that will bring in the MP3. It'll also bring in the preset that you want to remember. You can drop flags. You can split the song into stems, kind of like with AI. And then so you can bring down the guitar part. The main benefit that I see with this is that you can hear your preset in a mix, which is awesome. Also, I don't remember if I wrote this down, but there's this, when you're listening to presets, you can hear a preset, but you can also hear the original guitar. When you're reamping something, it takes the original signal, so you know what original signal was there to create the preset. And so like he mentioned, like if you have a 7-string, gent guitar, but you're playing some country finger picking, chicken licking preset, you'll be like, oh, let's hear what the original guitar sounded like. No wonder your preset doesn't sound right because your guitar is way off. So that's super helpful. I can't wait to play more with that. The Nexus stuff, they announced a second expression pedal because of the other unit doesn't have one. And I was like, okay, that's cool. So people could buy this and then purchase a separate expression pedal. The cool thing is that the expression pedal also works with HX Stomp, PodGo, Pod Express, which is cool. The new backpack, how much? That is all the details. There it is. You've heard it here first. I will make some more content when I learn more about it, but we got a lot of stuff to be excited about. Let me know down in the comments what you are most excited about, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.